President Muhammadu Buhari to seek re-election in the 2019 presidential elections has put paid to every speculation about that superlative subject matter. Some have said it was good he did it when he did. Some said he was forced to do it, while some say he should not have done it. The bottom line is he has done it. So we shall be looking at the import of that declaration and matters arising therefrom on this package of NTA News Panorama. My name is Ogechi Paul, and you stay with us. Well, let's begin by telling you that the federal government is committed to implementing and achieve a plan of universal health coverage for all Nigerians through the National Health Insurance Scheme. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who said this while flagging off the use of mobile phones in healthcare delivery initiated by the Abuja state government, says the federal government will partner in the state with people-oriented projects. Jide Onifade reports.
It is a giant leap forward in terms of universal basic health care for the people, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says, emphasizing that the collaboration of all levels of government is the right and responsible thing to do in the interest of the people.
The President publicly declared that our own NEC will assist every state because poverty in our nation is no respect of ethnic group, it does not respect religion or party affiliation. Consequently, as of today, the federal government has supported states without discrimination along party lines to the tune of 1.91 trillion naira.
He says the federal government is committed to the promotion of good health for all Nigerians.
We have the Save 1 Million Lives Initiative, which has made available $1.5 million to each state government to improve the quality of basic health care available, especially to our women and children. Let me say that the federal government's plan for the nation is universal health coverage for all Nigerians.
Elated Governor Okeze Peazo says each time the Vice President calls, something good happens in the state and believes the Telehealth Support Center is already marked for success.
That is the rate and support of the federal government. 10,000 shops out of 34,000 in Nigeria have enjoyed uninterrupted power for the past 5 months.
We welcome development in Nigeria that the state and the federal government is working together. We say we are welcome that.
It is a case of using what you have to get what you want, as observed by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. With millions of mobile phones in the country, then telemedicine is doable. From the conference center in Umuahia, Abia State, Jide Onifade, NTA News.
Now, considering the increased investment in the power sector from within and outside Nigeria, hope is gradually building for significant improvement in the quality stability of electricity. Usman Ali reports that the onward expansion of rehabilitation power facilities which the federal government is doing is being supported by Japan, which established 60 AVR capacitor bank in Agbo substation, Abuja, to stabilize supply in some parts of the city.
The years of friendship between Nigeria and Japan begin to bear fruits of exciting future in the power sector. The 60 MVR capacitor bank, which costs $12.4 million, is expected to stabilize power voltage, thereby decreasing the loss of electricity generated.
Investment in Akpu, because there's another one in Kefi, which we have been told will finish in June. But for today, it is areas like Akpu, Garki, Guzakpe, Karu, Asokoro, parts of central area, airport and Lube that will benefit from this project.
ECA is supporting us with a loan that is putting transmission and transmission capacity between Lagos and Ogun.
According to investors, this commitment is part of multiple projects being executed in Nigeria and is because of the confidence they have in the present government, which is determined to provide solution to power starvation in the country.
To take this opportunity to reconfirm our commitment to continue to assist in Nigeria's further development through the power sector support. I understand currently the national electricity output has substantially increased compared to 2 years ago.
This project is also expected to stimulate economic activities and improve the lives of residents.
This project is successfully completed within 2 years of the contract award. Usman Aliu, NTA News.
Still talking infrastructure, the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration says it is poised to complete the local Oweto Bridge project, considering its social and economic importance to Nigerians. Correspondent on special assignment and works and housing, Mohammed Hamza Sheikh, was at the project site to see the progress of work so far.
2,000-meter-long local Oweto Bridge is the longest bridge in northern Nigeria and the second longest in the country after the third mainland bridge in Lagos. Now, contract for the construction of this all-important bridge was awarded in 2011 at the initial cost of 36 billion naira, but was later revised to 51.6 billion naira following changes in the design, relocation, and length of the bridge.
The project consists of construction of a 1,970 meters long bridge across River Benue and 22.40 kilometers of approach roads to link Loko in Nasarawa State to Oweto in Benue State. Work on the project, suspended by the contractor since June 2011 over non-payment of certified works, fully resumed in June 2016 after he was remobilized by the Muhammadu Buhari administration. And now, backed by the Sukuk bond, the contractor says the completion date of December 2018 is feasible.
We have the plan, we have the people, we have the equipment, we have everything. Just the matter of money. As long as the money deposited to our account, we are ready to complete as we promised. Even we can be faster.
With the latest technology of bridge construction, 2 mid-span joints have been located in the bridge to avoid large deformations at the bridge edges, as well as avoid high loads being transferred to the substructure.
We actually have 4 bridges and a few kilometers of approach roads. 3 of the bridges are nearly fully completed. They are open to construction traffic now.
The local Oweto Bridge project employs an average of 1,000 skilled and unskilled workers, 95% of whom are from the local communities.
I achieved so many things in this RCC work.
They have paid me a salary, so it helped me to help my family.
The project helped me a lot, and I still get a lot of gain, 1 or 2 things when I didn't have it before experience.
The Muhammadu Buhari administration is optimistic that the completion of the bridge will not only shorten travel time from the north to the east by more than 3 hours, but also enhance social and economic activities between the northern and southern parts of Nigeria. As at March 2018, progress of work on the bridge stood at 81.47%. Mohammed Hamza Sheikh, NTA News.
Now, in the meantime, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has inaugurated the National Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, saying the federal government is committed to creating opportunities that will improve the lives of Nigerians. Uchenna Wekoro reports that the event, which held in Onitsha, Anambra State, featured an exhibition of made in Nigeria goods.
Vice President Osinbajo explained that micro, small and medium enterprises account to 50% of the nation's gross domestic product and as such contribute to a large extent to the growth of the economy. He commended the entrepreneurial spirit of the Anambra people, adding that the federal government will work with the state to create a better life for those living in the state.
In the past 3 years, we have demonstrated an abiding commitment to facilitating genuine efforts by all states of the Federation to attract investment, to diversify the economic growth, and deliver lasting prosperity to their people. So the holding of this MSME unit here today is further demonstration of that commitment. It is of course well known that MSMEs have tended to be neglected in the country over the years.
Anambra State Governor Chief Willie Obiano, who identified some of the steps taken by the state government to promote micro, small and medium enterprises, appealed for assistance from the federal government to make the industrial clusters in the state more viable.
The initiative is struggling about what my administration has done with commitment in the past 4 years. So I must thank the federal government for the vision behind this initiative and the decisions to hold the clinic in Anambra State at this moment in time.
The Vice President on arrival inspected the various stands for Made in Nigeria products. Dignitaries who accompanied the Vice President on the visit included the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, the Minister of Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Enelema, and many other top government officials. In Onitsha, Uchenna Nwekoyo, NTA News.
Now, Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, says as Nigeria prepares to host Africa and the rest of the world in the tourism sector, Lagos State will play a key role during the event. The minister stated this in Lagos when he visited the governor as part of the build-up to the June event. Anthony Forson has that report.
For the Information and Culture Minister, Lai Mohammed, he is not a visitor to the Lagos State seat of power. His visit is tied strictly to official matters. Reeling out his mission to the governor, the minister said Lagos State is crucial to the meeting, and for this reason, Eco Atlantic City has been chosen as the destination of the meeting because it is designed to showcase to the world a city that promises to be a tourist haven, with the largest shopping mall in sub-Saharan Africa and a city which boasts of vast amenities for entertainment. So, the technical visit will take the delegates to Lagos.
This will be a major highlight of the meeting, and it is fitting that Lagos State will be the host of this technical visit.
With the theme, Tourism Statistics, a Catalyst for Development, the minister sued for support.
I want to use this opportunity to call on all Nigerians to support the federal government in making the hosting a success, just like Lagos State has done. The tourism world expects so much from us.
On his part, the Lagos State governor came out emphatically in support of the gesture done to Lagos State.
We believe strongly that we must emphasize more on our culture and on our heritage. And there is no other platform that we can use to promote the culture and heritage of Nigerians apart from the platform of tourism. So we are in tandem with your vision and your goals and your aspirations to make sure that we tell Nigerians the way our story was and the way our story is, and also be able to tell outsiders who we are and who we want to be. So for me, it's a no-brainer that I need to support you.
The UNWTO CAF meeting will be attended by delegates from 51 member states, executives of UNWTO, international organizations, experts and stakeholders drawn from the public and private sectors. In Lagos, Anthony Forson, NTA News.
Now, this report is coming ahead of the discussion segment, which says that the decision by President Muhammadu Buhari to seek re-election in the 2019 general election is dominating public discourse, even as opinions are divided over the rationality or otherwise of the president's decision. Kingsley Amaju engaged some informed opinions on the issue and brought back this report.
Since President Buhari informed Nigerians of his decision to seek re-election in the next general elections, the media have been awash with various views, even as political analysts dissect what this holds for Nigeria's political development. Here in Rivers State, opinions are divided among stakeholders. The issue of legality, integrity, age, and appraisal of the president's performance so far engaged the minds of some respondents.
That he made, you understand? But one thing we need to look at is that as an individual, also as a government, you or himself that is talking about coming for second tenure, he should be able to assess, because he's a public servant. He's there to serve the masses. Based on his present record as a president of this country, what is his scorecard? and what are the people saying. So these are the things that you should look at. It's not just about I want to or I'm eager to come for second tenure.
He's a citizen of Nigeria. He has rights to contest under our constitution. So what is important is that right. He has the right to contest. So he has the right to declare his interest in contesting for a second term in office. So that one is not in doubt.
The president has not fallen foul of the law with the re-election bid, but there are those who argue that the president ought to have kept his promise of one tenure, while others disagree.
The president has never said he's going to run for one term. He has never said that. Anybody who said the president has said so should come out and say where and the place the president says so. And you know, when you talk about integrity, since the inception of his administration, nobody has accused President Buhari of being corrupt.
The president has, however, assured Nigerians of a transparent electoral process in 2019. This, to some, is encouraging, given that the final decision for who gets the job lies with the electorate. In Port Harcourt, Kingsley Amajiri, NTA News.
Well, it's on that note that I present my guest, who is none other than Right Honorable Benjamin Ike Orji. Honorable Benjamin Ike Orji was former Deputy Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, and he also the chairman of the Grand Rivers Alliance, a political non-governmental organization based in Port Harcourt. You're welcome to the Panorama.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here.
Good to see you after a very long time,
Thank
too.
you.
Yes. Yeah, Mr. President Buhari has declared to contest the 2019 presidential election. You listen to that report. Is there anything bothering about that?
Not bothering. For me, it's a welcome omen, a very good development. I want to take it even not from the developmental angle, which a lot could be said of. I want to look at it from a holistic level, the level of our corporate existence as a nation. The engine of state was grinding to a halt. We have been bedeviled by intermittent, inter-ethnic and religious hostilities. You have private militias. You know, there are, in fact, as we speak, arms in private hands than even officially. So, at this time, more than anything, stability is very necessary. You cannot talk about economic development without stability, because peace and progress hinges on stability. Where there is anarchy, you cannot talk about development. You saw what happened recently in places like Liberia, where 9-year-olds were wielding AK-47. As a matter of fact, we have not completely gotten over the Nigerian Civil War. My father was telling me that he could drive, he was working in Enugu, in Port Harcourt, till 1 a.m. drinking beer and drive to Enugu. Today, it will be suicidal. So we are going through seasons of anomy. And you need men of character, men with an astute sense of commitment to the cause of altruism, like Muhammadu Buhari, who by training, by inclination, had signed out his life for the corporate interest of Nigeria and Nigerians. So even your system you use, when it malfunctions, you need to reboot. So Buhari is coming on a rescuing mission, a rebooting mission. You need men with, drive. One good you have is strength of will, and one thing we should avoid now is to abnegate that will. That's why I think that is a very good decision that he has taken.
Now, some have even said that the credibility of Mr. President is some form of an anticlimax. What I mean by that is that some people in some quarters are apparently saying that it is almost difficult to find a replacement for him. Do you subscribe to that, and how does that place out in the polity?
Where we are, for me, with all due respect, is the fact that, like I talked about rebooting process, a lot had gone wrong. And he came in, for instance, the TSA, Treasury Single Account has, we were bedeviled with open bribery, suffering from a malady of open bribery and corruption. So what you see people talking like that is corruption trying to fight back, because corruption has been reduced to a level. They know he has character, but they're afraid that he's rocking the boat for them. And we cannot continue the way we are going. We need people like this to bring sanity back to the system. That's where we are. Politics is playing his... in fact, I don't even think career politicians should be leading in politics. You need technocrats. Buhari is coming not at a management or supervisory level. He's coming at a directing level, because you have, in administration, you have the supervisory level, where a manager had gone through this level and he manages. A director directs. He is there to direct like a football coach. He's not in the field. to play. So age does not arise now. A football coach stays and sees what you introduce in a play.
I see. So, okay, what should Nigerians be doing preparatory to 2019 now?
To create an enabling environment for the society to return back to normalcy.
Say that again?
We need to create an enabling environment, and that involves every Nigerian.
I see. Now you operate in River State, isn't it? You head a political NGO.
Yes.
How is it challenging? What are you doing now to put everybody on board? You know.
Yeah, dealing with human beings, and you'll agree with me that human beings are the most problematic of problems. So where there is a will, there is a way. So we are trying now to actually have a paradigm shift. That's what we are busy and doing. Myth travels in the guise of language. So we are trying to sensitize the people to be politically conscientized.
Thank you very much. That's a bit we can take on this segment of the program.
Thank you, sir.
It's good to have you.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. We'll be speaking with Benjamin Ike. He was a former deputy speaker, River State House of Assembly. And like I said, he runs a political NGO. Good to have you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now, moving on now, about 16 people have so far indicated interest to contest at the Ekiti State primary of the All Progressives Congress. National Organizing Secretary Osita Izunaso, who made this known to the media, says it is an indication of victory for the party. Salihu Abdullahi has a report.
Activities for Ekiti State governorship election for APC has since commenced with the sales of forms, which closes on Tuesday, 17th April 2018. This explains the influx of aspirants at the National Secretariat who are accompanied by their supporters to pick up the forms. The party says there will be level playing ground for all aspirants during the May 5th primary to enable emergence of a credible candidate that will serve the people of Ekiti State.
So we believe that God being on our side and the level of enthusiasm the people of Ekiti have shown so far, we believe that they are prepared to return to status quo, which is actually where they belong.
If you go to Ekiti State today, there is no single industry that can employ 30 persons.
I'm a mother, so if there's anything that I'm more passionate about, I'm very passionate about issues of women.
Politics is too serious a matter to leave to those who have no business being in politics.
Ekiti State is the only state in the southwest being governed by the opposition. In Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi, NTA News.
Now talking sports. Team Nigeria win more medals on the Gold Coast as Super Eagles move up in latest FIFA ranking. Tamari Biwe brought us details on sports update. Well, that's it on this package of NTA News Panorama from NTA Port Harcourt Center. And thanks for watching.